Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing another training video and I just woke up not too long ago, so hopefully my voice doesn't sound too weird. Today we're going to be reading your unpopular opinions, and I told people to put a star emoji in their comment if they were okay with their username being shown. I wasn't going to share one of my own unpopular opinions, but then when I was picking out a horse to train, I was like, I don't really like the Pasofinos. I don't really like how their mane is just like one big sheet and it flows. Like if it didn't flow, then I wouldn't mind it, but since it flows, it looks weird. And I could change the mane, but I don't know if I really like any of the other manes either. And then like right here, like these lines, like I don't know, this like line, you see it? It looks really weird. I don't know if all the Pasofinos have that, but yeah. This is Nihao, by the way. So let me pull up the thing that says opinions. I'll just be saying if I agree with them or not if I think they're actually unpopular or not, because obviously it's really subjective, it's an opinion and stuff, so yeah. Not a ton of people actually commented. Again, I got these from Amino and YouTube, but they had a lot of opinions, so I thought I had enough to make a video. I do not like the look of the new characters. They look like children, and technically the characters we are leading should be 19 years old. I do not like the fact that we cannot increase the size of our character's chest and the shape of the face. But I like that they add different body shapes, and I love the new hairs and also the body colors. But the rest, meh. Okay. Also, I really suck at reading, so don't like I can talk okay, but like when I'm reading things out loud, I can't do it. I don't like the new characters like at all. Part of me wants them to come out, but the but a part of me also doesn't want them to come out, and I think the latter is a bigger. Okay, I can't talk either. I'm not a huge fan of the new characters. And yeah, I do think they look like toddlers. Like, the Anne looks amazing. Like, I want my character to look like Anne, but, like, Anne looks great. Yeah, and, yeah. But it is just a beta, so they might change things. But also, Star Stable has a history of not changing things, so... I mean, they did change the English thoroughbred from the trailer, I think, and they also changed the fjord tail and a handful of other things, but they also haven't fixed a lot of things, so I don't know. Like, it is just a beta, so I don't know what to think. I hope they listen to our feedback and not just the actual beta testers that were just like white knights. Because I also don't like the fact that they don't want to update specific horse models, for example Mustangs, and that they only add new ones all the time and the old ones go to the trash. I think how they do it is that they release a new breed and then an updated breed, new breed, updated breed, and so on. But I really do think they should just update all the old ones before making any new ones. I don't know, I really love a lot of the old model horses. I really love them, I'm attached to them, and I still buy them, but like, I don't know what it is about me. I don't know. Maybe it's completionist, maybe it's OCD, I don't know, but I want them to update all the old ones before new ones. I know that inflation and other stuff, but now everything is way too expensive. It was expensive before they increased the prices. Okay, it was like $65 for 5,000 star coins, and now it's $70, which it's not too much of an increase, but it was still expensive before. Now it's not okay. I didn't look how much Star Rider costs now, lifetime, and yeah, there's like the things going on in Sweden, but the prices were already expensive, bro. Like, are they really struggling? I don't know. I'm getting very lucky that there aren't any hurting animals today. And I probably just jinxed myself, but well. I think everybody agrees with the too expensive thing except for Star Stable. Um, okay. It's nice that they add new quests, but I have the feeling that everything repeats itself in them, and I don't like to do, let's say, for example, 3 days the reputation for some of them in order to finish them. It's stupid in my opinion. Okay, I actually like that there's like some reputation and stuff in between quests, not like a ton, like weeks of reputation. I mean, I hate reputation as much as the next person, but I do think it's nice to kind of spread out the quests a little bit. So, yeah, I don't really agree with that, but I definitely understand why it's annoying, like they did with the new Fort Maria quests. I can't wait to go to Devil's Gap, by the way. I would like them to upgrade the racing system because with time it starts to get boring. Yeah, this is like the reason people make training videos. It's boring. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion because it's really boring. Yeah, it would be like if you were able to like race with other people, like do group races, but you don't get anything from group races. So if you like, you know, maybe if you won, you got more XP and or more shillings. Yeah, that would make it a lot more fun, I think. I would like them to add new arenas, but not like new arenas. I think they might have meant new areas, but not like in Wildwoods. But more interesting with some quest slash story that will engage you and will want to continue it, waiting impatiently for the rest. I'm like barely keeping an eye on my game, so just be impressed that I'm not like on the other side of the arena. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I really didn't like Wildwoods. I mean, it's super pretty, but I don't know. I mean, the characters are really annoying, which is probably the main reason I don't like it. The tabletop, or, you know, the thing with the herds, I don't know what that part of Wildwoods is called. But I like that part. Not as much as I like some quests, like unlocking opponent quests, unlocking really most other areas. I would like us to be able to build a bond with some horses, as in the Star Stable horses application. Gain their trust, get used to each other until we can finally mount and adopt them. Yeah, I was thinking, what if you could enter your, email and password and stuff, and then your character could be like put into the Star Stable horses game. Star Stable would never do that, and I don't really know what the point would be except just, yeah, I don't really know what the point would be, but I don't know. Mostly for the mounting thing. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to form a bond with, the horses in the main game as well. But I feel like we should have more of a bond with the horses we raise because we, raise them from a foal. Okay, I think that's all for this comment. Next one is Yidris is overrated. He looks like an old man. I think this opinion is very split. Okay. I don't like Yidris's personality and, he's kind of creepy, but he looks pretty nice, bro. You have to admit, he looks pretty freaking nice, okay? I dislike the beta look of our updated characters. I like that they're inclusive with all colors and body shapes, but I find it weird that we cannot change the shape of our nose, or eyes or lips. Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard to change the shape of our eyes and lips and stuff, because it's not like they have to fit clothing on them. I mean, we do have a few masks that, they'd have to fit around the eyes if we could have like bigger or smaller eyes. But it wouldn't be that hard to make different nose shapes or mouth, lip shapes, right? Honestly, I don't know, because I haven't looked at many spoilers. I didn't know that you couldn't change the nose or lips. But yeah, they should add that. I'm so bad at talking, it's been 13 minutes and my throat is already like dying. I haven't had any water or anything today though, so. I'm so annoyed that you cannot wear the new bridles on certain horses and ponies like the Connemara. It's a star coin grabber to make sure you'll buy the new horses. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Okay, I'm not a game developer. I don't know how hard it would be to fit new bridles on old horses. I don't know how long it would take. Like, if it would take a while, wait that while and retrofit it all, and then release it, because it's annoying. Yeah, but I think it is, money, because Star Stable. I need to not read things while doing this race, because I'm 100% gonna fail otherwise. But yeah, I'm not sure a lot of these are really unpopular, but I don't really care. It's an interesting video anyway, and it's fun to give my opinion, I guess. I mean, at least I hope it's interesting. My horse is too slow, bro. I'm gonna lose anyway. Oh, bro, how did I win? She definitely won, but okay, I guess. Once you reach level 20, SSO really starts to get boring. All the quests are reputation, and there's nothing to do except champ or join a club. Also, that's my Discord notification, not yours, if you can even hear that. I know, like, when I'm watching videos, people will be like, we'll get a Discord notification. I'm like, bro. Okay, anyway. Yeah, that's not unpopular. I definitely agree. There's training, champs, or club. And I suck at champs. I've been playing this game for nearly 5 years. I'll have been playing for 5 years in May. And I've never won a champ. I've never even gotten third or second or first. And I'm gonna rant about this a lot, because what the heck? And like, I use the fastest horse, I make them happy, I get max stats, but I just suck at everything. I cannot win. Clubs can be awful, specific clubs can be strict, overwhelming, and rude. I agree with this. There's only one. I've been in a ton of clubs. I was kind of a club hopper, okay? But I'm probably not gonna join a club again unless my old one comes back. It's the Rams. It's not. The owners still have the name, but nobody's in it except the two owners. I love that club so much. I've really disliked every other club I've been in, even like my sister's club. I, yeah, I love the Rams. Not an unpopular opinion, but I hate the new Star Coins and Norvik Shillings logos. They look like they're out of a 6+ children's game. I'm really surprised I didn't knock that very low. Okay, yeah, they're so ugly and unoriginal and bland and boring. The old ones, like, why the frick did they change them? There was no point. They look so much better when they're old. The old ones look so much better. Nobody asked for them to be updated, bro. Or like, update Hollow Woods, update characters, update racing system. I know those things are a lot more complicated than updating the logos, but nobody asked for this, bro. Ugh. I hope they change them back. I don't know if they will, but like, they look so much better. SSO clubs are just, no, not all, but some are just troll clubs that work their members way too much. Yeah, I really don't like dressage clubs. Dressage is so boring, and there's so many moves you have to remember. It's boring, and they always use the same horses. Yeah, never, like, I don't like dressage clubs. I used to know quite a bit of moves. I used to be intermediate, but now I know, like, curl. I'm annoyed the SSO called yeah, okay. I'm annoyed the SSO called global chat, but you can't talk in global, but you can only talk in global in specific places. Yeah, I feel like say should only be in specific places, because if you say something, only the people around you will be able to hear. But global, like, that implies, like, everywhere. They should they should definitely switch the names, because it doesn't make sense. Okay, next is I absolutely love the Gen 2 Shires. And yeah, I have 2 Gen 2 Shires, and I think, like, okay, obviously I understand why some people don't like them. But I love, honestly, like, all the Gen 2 horses except for the Mustangs, and I have all of them, and I really like them. It might partially be because, like, my third or fourth horse was a Gen 2 Shire. I don't know, I'd probably honestly like them okay anyway. I used to be pretty bothered by their mains, but I'm not anymore, because it's not as bad as the Frisian's mane. Like, it's long, but at least it doesn't clip into your character like the Frisian's mane does. Next is I can't stand the new Welsh ponies. I like them okay. I have 2 of them. I really like the colors, but their eyes are definitely not great. I also wish they were, oh my gosh, these magic thingies keep going away where I just like reach them. Okay, but anyway, oh my gosh, what the frick? Yeah, their eyes are really big, which is weird. The old Welsh ponies were a lot, like, bigger, you know? Oh, also there was a glitch yesterday where even after I, like, did the thing, I was still running faster, you know, with this, shut down Dark Core machine. How, like, you go faster when you have all the magic thingies. Like, it kept making me go faster. Only for the Druid mission, not out of Druid missions, you know, but it was pretty fun. I think SSO has used the new dressage tack sets so much that I can't stand SSO dressage anymore. Okay, it is a bit weird that they have dressage tack sets when they don't have dressage in the game. But I mean, people were asking for dressage sets for their clubs. We have the precision riding and druid training. You always have to rear after you level up, okay? We have the precision riding, and all they would have to do is do that, but like ask us to go different speeds and things, like specifically walk, trot, canter. I think that might be all for the amino questions. Oh, somebody just commented a new one. The Gen 3 Frisians are overrated with the lack of a Roman nose. They look nothing like an actual Frisian horse and were overall far too rushed. Arguably, Gen 2 and 1 are better. Yeah, I like the Gen 2 and Gen 1s way better. Like, why do people use them for their clubs? Like, if you want a Gen 3 dressage horse, use the Andalusian, use the Lusitano, use the Bassofino. Don't use that ugly freaking Frisian. Use the Gen 2 Frisian. It looks better. I mean, the Gen 2 Frisian doesn't look like a Frisian either that much, but I mean, it looks more like a stereotypical Frisian, but it's better than the new one. Their idle animations are so freaking weird. The Gen 3 Irish cobs don't look like actual cobs. They're far too tall and lanky. Okay, is there a difference between Tinkers, Gypsy Vanners, and Irish cobs, or are they all just the same thing with different names? Because originally they were the Tinkers, so the Tinkers look different than Irish cobs. I know that they changed the name because it's like offensive in some places, I guess, but I don't know if there's a difference. Yeah, I don't really know that much about cobs, so I'm not sure if they're accurate or not. But I have heard people say before that the Irish cobs are too tall and things. I really like them though. How many do I have? 2, 4, 5. Do I have 5? No, I have 6. Yeah, I really like them. Oh, and the magic ones, they're so pretty. I know a lot of people don't like them. Maybe that's another unpopular opinion. I love the Dorsha and Solus horses. They're so pretty. The curly horses are actually really cute. I have 3, including the Heidi run, and I like them. I mean, their animations are a bit stiff in some gaits, and I don't really like their rear. I mean, it's unique, but I don't really like how straight their legs are at the end, you know? But yeah, I don't think they're that bad. I'm gonna move on to the YouTube questions now, but I'm gonna wait until after I finish this. Okay, I don't know if I have any other. I mean, I probably do have more unpopular opinions, I just can't think of them. I mean, like I said before, I love a lot of the Gen 2 horses, but I don't think that's unpopular with, you know, the older Star Stable players, because they're nostalgic and things. It's weird how they say new reward unlocked even when you're finished. Next is, I'm personally not a fan of the Arabians and a lot of the magic horses. Okay, that's the Arabians, that's definitely an unpopular opinion. A lot of people absolutely love them. I have 4, and I really like them. Yeah, I don't really know what somebody would not like about them besides the fact that they just don't like Arabians in general. Like maybe they don't like the face shape. I don't know. I'm not judging, obviously. And again, I think it's pretty split on whether people like the magic horses or not. For me, it really depends on the horse. Like I said, I love the Irish cobs. I love the Ayla. I like the Arabians okay. I have both of them, so I mean. Yeah, there's a lot that I like and a lot that I dislike. Especially, I feel like they've been getting worse. Like the autumn horses, like the pink legs, bro, whoever designed that. I mean, the green one looks okay, but it also looks a lot like this song Sorrow. I think that's what it's called. Then, okay, next is I like the new environmental updates. It depends. I mean, the new Marley's looks good because they didn't change it that much. But like the new Steves and the new Silverglade, I guess they look good, but they don't feel like the places that they're supposed to be. Except I don't like how Silverglade Village is laid out. It's so weird to navigate. And I don't know, I'll never really think of it as Silverglade Village. I'll always think of the old Silverglade Village. Like, they could have just updated the textures and stuff, like, that's completely fine, but they didn't have to change the whole freaking thing. I don't have the YouTube comments pulled up on my other device, so I'm just gonna, like, read them and then summarize what they actually say, because I don't feel like getting YouTube on my other device. This person says they don't like the magic horses either, and they know it's partly a fantasy game, but they don't like how unrealistic they are. Which is completely understandable. A lot of people play this game for the realism. And, like, you don't have to buy them, obviously, so it's completely fine to not like them, and I understand that. Next, they say they don't like how SSO is changing the lore of the game. The lore in the old games was perfectly fine, and it feels like Star Stable doesn't know their own game. And I completely agree with this. I finished playing the last Starshine Legacy game yesterday, actually, and it's so freaking good, bro. Like, the story is so good. It had so much potential, and if they could get their crap together, then they could make a really amazing game. The original story, it was great. Like, nothing wrong with it, really. I don't know. The old games. I love the old games. You should definitely play them if you have the chance. They are really short. It took me like 30 minutes to play through one of them, I think. If you just, sit down and play them, you can do it in like 30 minutes, but it's still fun. And I think that's all the opinions. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!